Hey, yo, what's the word? What's the word? Welcome back to another episode of The Cheap Truth with your boy Justin or J Will or whatever you want to call me. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope you can hear me real well through your speakers, your headphones, $200 AirPods, 6x9s, 415s, 612s. Whatever you may be doing right now, wherever you may be listening to this from, I appreciate you for dropping in, checking in on your boy. Because as always, you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be here with me. So for that, I appreciate you. You are appreciated. If nobody told you today that they appreciate you, just know that Justin appreciates you. Okay? So, hope everybody's having a good week so far. No real complaints here from me. Just excited to give you guys another episode. But before I do that, before I hop into the main topic, let's get some church announcements out the way. I'm dropping weekly if you guys haven't noticed yet, or if you may be listening to this for the first time. So every Wednesday, I will be putting a new episode of The Cheap Truth out. So I don't know where you may be listening to this from. I don't know if you got Podbean. I had to clear up a little situation with Apple. Like, for some reason, my RSS feed got screwed up and it wasn't appearing in the podcast directory for Apple or whatnot, but I think I got that cleared up now. So yeah, wherever you may be listening to this from, whatever app you may be using, hey man, every Wednesday night, probably around like 9 o'clock, I'm going to be dropping something new. So for right now, that's what I'm sticking to. That's the way it's been for the past, I don't know, month and a half or something like that. Works out pretty well for me, works out pretty well for my schedule. So that's when you can expect another episode of The Cheap Truth. So also, if you haven't, you should go back and listen to some of my previous episodes and, listen to some of the things I was talking about. I talked about the Kyle Rittenhouse situation up there in Wisconsin and the Jacob Blake situation up there in Wisconsin. Also talked about, what else did I talk about? I don't know, man, the last few episodes. So if this is your first time listening to it, just go back and listen to the previous episodes, man, and tell me what you think. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, all that good stuff. So let's get into the topic of the hour, man. Now, I saw this story over the weekend that really caught my attention. And this story comes from Lansing, Michigan. And I'll just go ahead and play the news clip real fast and we'll talk about it.
Tonight, Kira Lake has court documents related to 21-year-old Abbieana Williams. Police say Williams set fire to the home on Elizabeth Street while a grandmother and her two grandsons were trapped and killed inside.
Police say Williams sent disturbing text messages minutes before that deadly fire. We're going to head over to Kira right now. She's in our studio with all the details.
And according to this affidavit, Williams was dating the victim's son. And police say on the night of the fatal fire, Williams sent a text message to her boyfriend that read, "I hope your mom likes being burned alive and I'm outside your mom's house." The affidavit states Williams was interviewed by Lansing police last Friday about these texts. And officers say she did admit to sending them, but denied setting the home on fire and said she was never at the house on Elizabeth. But a friend of Williams was also interviewed by police, and according to court records, that friend says he dropped Williams off at the victim's home the night of the fire, but the friend says Williams told him it was her cousin's house. Police say the friend left before any crimes were committed, and investigators say they were able to get surveillance video, and that shows a woman walking near the house just before the fire was started. Williams is now facing 3 counts of open murder, and she's expected to be in court next week. Lauren and Sharon, back to you.
All right, so there you have it. You got Abbieana Williams, who was charged with 3 counts of murder for killing her boyfriend's mom and his 2 nephews. Now, the mom was 53 years of age, and the nephews, they were 8 years old and 4 years old. And I'm not for sure if the news clip said her age or mentioned her age, but Abbieana is 21 years old. Now, I guess one of my initial reactions, I guess she's innocent until proven guilty, right? You're innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. But man, based on what me and you just heard, I mean, damn, it don't look good. Okay, based on the news clip I just played, based on what I've read, all the articles that I've read about this, yeah, it don't look good for her. Okay, I don't know how you get out of, like, she admitted to sending those text messages saying, hey, I hope your mom likes being burnt alive. She admitted to saying that, to sending those text messages, but she was like, well, I sent the text messages, but I didn't burn the house down. Now, I don't know how you get out of them, because, like, damn, you send text messages saying that you hope your boyfriend's mom likes being burnt alive, and then I don't know, she gets burned alive along with her 2 grandkids. Okay, I don't know how you get out of them. So I guess she's innocent till proven guilty, but obviously it don't look good for her. And I'm not surprised to see a story like this. I mean, we've all seen this time and time again over the years. Different day, same ish. Like, this happens all the time. It doesn't make it easier to stomach each time, because you got this girl who she's literally just thrown her life away, and she's super young, like 21. She's just 21 years old. She had so much more to experience. She has so much more to do. She has so much more life to go. Like, she just literally just threw her life away over nothing. And it's messed up to see it, man, because you got her, she threw her life away, she's thrown her life away, and you got these 3 individuals that were killed for nothing. I mean, what did the mom have to do with that? What did the mom have to do with that? What did the nephews have to do with that? They were just in the house sleep. They were just in there. So you think that your boyfriend's cheating, so you go kill his mother and his nephews? That doesn't make any sense, man. So, unfortunately, these 3 individuals, they just wrong place, wrong time. And, they ended up being casualties in this whole thing. And it's really sad, man. They didn't have anything to do with that. They didn't have anything to do with this situation. It's so freaking stupid. It's so stupid. And also, I watched another news clip. I'm not going to play that for you. I don't have that audio. But the brother came and he had an interview with the news station. He said that she has always been on some toxic stuff. She's always been toxic. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't like putting stereotypes on people, and I understand you can't judge a book by its cover, but from that mugshot, hey man, you know how you can just kind of tell somebody, like, they might have a few screws loose. She looks like that type of person. She seems like she probably got a screw loose, or maybe a few screws loose. So I believe him when he says that. I don't believe he's just making it up, trying to take up for his brother. I honestly believe it. And he actually showed a video where she had a knife. She had a knife, and his brother had to disarm her. Like, had to throw her to the ground and stuff to get the knife out of her hand. And also, he said that she's broken glasses before, like she's broken car windows. And she's just been on that toxic stuff. Now, I don't know, maybe both of them are crazy. Maybe they just had a crazy ass relationship where she was breaking phones and he was breaking phones, and he was breaking her glass and she was breaking his glass. I don't know. And then they'd have sex and make up for it. I don't know. Maybe both of them crazy. But apparently she's always been on this type of time. They just never thought that she'd take it this far and actually kill somebody. Now, I really feel bad for those kids, man. I really do, because they didn't deserve it. I really feel bad for the kids. 8 years old, 4 years old, so freaking young. So freaking young. Had so much ahead of them. Had so much life ahead of them. Had so many more years to go. So much more to experience. And all of that was taken away by this stupid ass girl. Okay? By this stupid ass girl, her over emotional ass, that decided to kill this dude's mom and his nephews. So you just killed somebody's son, right? You just killed somebody's nephew, killed somebody's cousin, killed somebody's mom, grandma, all over nothing. All because you thought that he was cheating. Now, I don't know if she knew that the two nephews were in there, but obviously she knew somebody was in there. Or she had a good feeling that somebody was in there. Sending text messages talking about she hopes his mom likes being burnt alive. So she obviously knew somebody was there. It's just stupid, man. It's so freaking stupid. I hate to see that happen to those kids because they didn't deserve it. And I really hate to see people crashing out over dumb stuff, man. If you're going to crash out over something that's worthy. Okay? Don't be out here crashing out over no dude that you think is cheating on you. What the hell you crashing out over there for? And I mean, damn, if you're going to crash out, I mean, I don't know. Do something that's not murdering somebody who doesn't have anything to do with this. I don't know. I don't know what you could do besides you could do something else, I guess. I don't know. You know, go cheat on him or something. I don't know. But don't be crashing out over no dumb stuff like this. I hate to see people do that. And we see it all the time. Remember I did the podcast about the girl in Mississippi? The one who hopped on the highway and then decided to hop on Facebook Live to broadcast to everybody that she was about to kill herself, that she was about to crash her car. All because the dude that she was dating, I guess she found out he was married or something, cheating, I don't know. But yeah, she ended up crashing her car. And she doubled back and said, well, I didn't actually try to do that. I wasn't ever going to do that. I just wanted some attention. She just did it for the attention. Now, how many times do we have to see this crap, man? And it really annoys me, y'all, because it never ends well. It never ends well. It never, ever, ever ends well for anybody. And I just hate to see people doing the most over these relationships. And half the time, man, you got a girl that's crashing out over a dude that ain't nothing. Or you got a dude that's crashing out over a girl that ain't nothing. You feel me? That probably didn't mess with Lord knows who. You know what I'm saying? Joe from the third row. Everybody. Okay, and here you go crashing out. You want to go break into somebody's house. You want to see her and, I don't know, break into the house and then kill her and her new boyfriend. You don't want her to be with anybody else. Just little stupid stuff, y'all. Stupid stuff. Just throwing your life away over nothing, bro. I ain't never been on that type of time. Ever, ever, ever in my life. And I'll never be on that type of time over no female. And you shouldn't either. Okay, males, you shouldn't be on that type of time over no female. Females, you shouldn't be on that type of time with no male. You shouldn't be doing no crazy stuff like that. I don't care how much you think you love him or how much you think you love her. It ain't worth doing no crazy ass stuff like this. This is despicable and ridiculous. I hope that she gets prosecuted to the maximum extent. I really do, because she just took 3 lives away for her own selfish, personal, and stupid reasons. And she deserves to pay for that. Now, you guys know how I like to do this. I like to look at these stories and try to gain some type of knowledge from them. See if it's something that we can learn, any lessons learned. So one of the things that we can take from this situation is that you got to watch who you date. You really got to watch who you date. Okay, because you could end up with a crazy ass girl like Abbieana, or you could end up with some crazy ass dude that stalk you and follow you around everywhere and check your phone, and he be breaking your phone and then apologizing for it, and then get you another phone, then he break that phone, keep you in the house, hitting on you, doing all sorts of crazy ass stuff. You can end up with a crazy man. And hey, I mean, I guess if that's your cup of tea, if you like that, well, then I guess you go for it. But I'm pretty sure everybody listening to this, that's probably not your cup of tea. Okay? You don't want to be in that type of relationship. You don't want to be around those type of people. So you really got to watch who you date, man. You got to watch who you date. You got to watch who you bring around your kids. Okay? Don't be dating these dudes, ladies, for 3 weeks, and then you already leaving him with your kids. Don't do that. We've seen way too often where you got dudes out here who are pedophiles, raping kids, molesting kids, doing all sorts of crazy ass stuff. You've been dating for 3 weeks. There's no way in hell you're supposed to be leaving him around your kids. Don't do that, because you really just, you never know. You never know. You got to watch who you date. And if they are showing signs of this type of behavior, like Abbieana, like the guy's brother was saying that she had been showing for a while. If you're messing with somebody who's showing them type of signs, man, you need to go. You need to go, because it won't be long. And I'm telling y'all, I really hate what social media has done. I love what social media has done, but I also hate what social media has done. It's a double-edged sword, because I feel like a lot of times social media has made things that are bad good. Like, you can look on social media and you can see people glorifying these types of relationships. You know, crazy ass relationships where the dude hitting on the girl and she beating him up and they arguing and she slapping him upside the head and they talking about each other and just doing all sorts of crazy ass stuff. Okay, trying to normalize it. That's not normal. Okay, you can hee and ha and you can share all those posts on Facebook and Twitter and all that crap, but man, it's people out here really dying behind domestic violence. It really is. You got people who are scared to freaking move around their partner. You got women out here who are afraid. They are literally afraid of their boyfriend, because they know if they get out of line, if they say something, he gonna kick her ass. And if she try to leave, she may believe that, hey, he's gonna kill me. So you can hee and ha and do all that, and social media try to glorify this and normalize this and that, man. But there's people out here taking real losses. These 3 individuals ain't coming back, bro. They not coming back. You only get one life. They not coming back. No, nothing. It's over. So think about that before you, try to make excuses for the next person, or, think that this is just normal and they just doing it because they love me, or I love him, and girl, we was fighting and he was doing this, that, and third. And dudes, you too. You got girls out here stalking you and showing up to your mama house, and they pulling guns out and trying to stab you and trying to do all that crazy ass stuff, man. Look, you need to leave that alone. You need to leave that alone. Okay? Because it's not gonna end well. 9 times out of 10, man, it never ends well. So you need to get away from it. Don't listen to social media. Don't listen to these songs. Okay, to try to normalize this stuff with couples fighting. Okay, fighting and hitting each other and doing all sorts of crazy ass stuff. Don't fall for that, because that ain't normal. Okay, you're gonna end up with somebody like Abbieana. Gonna end up throwing a Molotov cocktail through your grandma's house. And it ain't gonna be so pretty then. And it ain't gonna be so cute then. And it ain't just gonna be, oh well, she really loved me. It ain't gonna be, hey man, all the makeup sex in the world ain't gonna bring his mama back, nor his nephews. You know how it is, right? You go through something and you just have makeup sex and everything is everything until the next argument. Like, nah, ain't no bringing these 3 individuals back. They are dead, y'all. They are dead, man. Gone. His mom died. She killed his mom, bro, because she thought that he was cheating on her. That doesn't matter. I feel like a broken record here, but y'all, it doesn't make any sense at all. Please don't get out here and throw your life away like Abbieana did. Please don't. Please don't. It's not worth it. Just find somebody else. I'm telling you, once you get a certain age, you really just learn how to charge stuff to the game. You just got to charge to the game sometimes, y'all. And like right now, I'm single. But if I was in a relationship and I found out that my partner was cheating on me, I just charge to the game. Just get rid of her and go on about my business. All right, bye. I was okay before you. I'm going to be okay long after you. Go ahead, handle your business. I ain't finna be on no, well, you know what? I'm gonna kill you and him. Like, nah, man. Trust me, it's plenty of other fish in the sea. Okay, plenty of them. And apparently, Abbieana didn't want any of the other fish in the sea. She wanted this guy. Don't be Abbieana. Okay, I really feel bad for this family, y'all. Like, I mean, just imagine if the person you're dating right now said, okay, you know what? I'm going to kill your mother and I'm going to kill your nephews. Assuming you got 2 nephews. I mean, I just can't imagine the pain that this family's going through. All over this emotional, crazy, nutso ass girl. So man, watch who you date. Dudes, watch who you date. Watch these girls. Okay, for many reasons. You got girls out here that's just plumb crazy. You got girls out here who want what you got. They want what you got. They don't want to build with you. Okay, they want to have your baby. They see you got a little something. They want to have your baby. Tie you up with child support. And trust me, I know people on child support. You don't want none of that. You want to talk about bringing a man to his knees. Child support will bring a man to his knees. I don't care how tough he is. You can have body after body after body after body. That child support make you look like a pipsqueak. I'm telling you, for real. I know people who are on child support. It ain't nothing to play with. You don't want to get involved with that. Ladies, you got to watch these dudes, okay? Because they'll try to pop a baby in you. They'll pop a baby in you. They'll try to be all up in your mix. They'll try to be all up in your house, especially if they see if you got something. Be all up in your house. You done messed around and left him with your kid, and he up here molesting the little girl. You done let him drive your car, and he babysitting your child, and next thing you know, he selling drugs out the car, and now somebody's shooting inside the car. And now he done died, and your child has died. Hey man, and this happens all the time. Okay, y'all see the news. Y'all see this. You're not oblivious to this. You know this. So man, watch who you date. Look, you got some boundaries. You got some standards. Have some standards. Have some standards. Set them and don't come up off them because you're afraid to be alone. I'm gonna repeat that. Have standards. Women, have standards. Guys, have standards. Don't accept any little thing. Okay? Don't accept that. Don't accept it because you don't want to be alone or because the sex good. Trust me, there's plenty of other girls out there that can give you some good sex. Girls, there's plenty of other dudes out there that can give you some good sex. So don't be out here risking your life, risking your freedom over something that's so minuscule and something that's so easily obtained. You know, back to the standards thing. I always compare it to, like, think about a big company. Let's think about Apple. Okay, let's think about Apple. Apple could literally hire anybody. They could just go on the side of the road and just say, hey, you want to work for Apple? Just grab somebody outside of the road and be like, hey, you want to work for Apple? Go to the park, grab somebody. Hey, how about you work for Apple? We've been looking for somebody like you. They can hire anybody. But you know what? They don't. They don't just hire anybody. You can't just show up to Apple and get hired. It doesn't work like that. They have qualifications. They have requirements, right? Depending on the position, you probably got to have a 4-year degree in some discipline. Let's just say computer science. Got to have this many years of experience. You got to be able to do this. You got to have these credentials. And you know what? More times than not, they ain't coming up off that. They could easily say, you know what? Screw it. We just want to have any old body. We just want to make sure that we fill out our roster. We just want to make sure that we have people to actually work. But no. They have standards. They are not going to accept any old thing walking through that door. And neither should you. You know, you got some standards. You need to stand on it, man. And you should have some reasonable standards. You should have some reasonable expectations. It's not like Apple is setting the bar so high that nobody on God's green earth can get hired, right? So you need to make sure that you're setting reasonable expectations. But once you set them, man, you need to stick with them. Stick with your guns. Because at the end of the day, it's your sanity. It's your life. You got to deal with it. All right. I'm pretty sure this guy, he wishes every day now, he wishes that he never met this girl. He wishes that he never met her because all the good sex in the world, all the I love yous, all the good time. Hey, man, it wasn't worth him losing his mother and his 2 nephews. it was not worth it at all. It could mess around and be you one day. Okay, you mess around, you get involved with somebody that you know you shouldn't have been messing with. You know they was crazy. You know that they were below your standards. Hey man, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. Hey, if you ready to deal with it, if you ready to deal with the potential consequences behind your actions, well then I guess you go ahead and do it. It's your life. But hey man, you need to just be smart. Just be smart, move smart. Take it from your boy Justin to J Will, man. Cause trust me, I got standards. I ain't coming up off of. So that's just me. But at the end of the day, whatever you do, just make sure you be smart, man. Just be safe out there. I just don't want to see this happening to people, and unfortunately it just keeps happening. Domestic violence is real, y'all. It is real. It's not anything to be played with. It's not anything to be made fun of on social media. It is a real thing. You got people out here who are really losing their lives behind this, and it's a very serious thing. So anyway, that's it for me. That's it for the Cheap Truth. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, make sure you follow all the social media handles in the description: Facebook page, YouTube page, Instagram page, Twitter page, all that good stuff. Make sure you leave a like or a heart or whatever your app has to show that you like this episode. So make sure you do that. And as always, count your blessings, not your problems. Peace.